What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today, I want to talk about social media followers versus supporters. Okay. Now, when people hear those terms, they think they're one and the same. A lot of people think that a social media following is the same as supporters. And although I can understand those two terms, I kind of disagree with the meaning. Here's why. A lot of people, when they say they have a large following usually implies that someone is leading them, right? Someone is leading them. And what I've noticed in this era of social media and such advanced technology is that when you have a large social media following, that does not mean that everyone in that social media following supports you. If I were to guess, I would say it's like a 1 to 10 ratio. For every 10 followers, you have one actual supporter. So if you have 100 followers, you got 10 supporters. 1,000, 100, you get the point. But a following is different than a supporter. Following means that someone is leading you, that you are behind someone, they're guiding you, and you're following them. Even if you don't even know where you're going, you're still following them. That's a follower, social media follower. A supporter, however, is someone that assists you in your endeavor. They assist you. They don't follow you, they assist you. Now, the assist can be in many different ways. It could be just, moral support. It can be, words of kindness. A lot of times, in most cases, when people think about support, they mean financial support. Like if you have a product, or if you have a business, or you have music coming out, you have art, that's for sale or something like that. A supporter will assist you in your business, right? It could be one person, it could be two people, it could be a thousand people, but a supporter is someone that will help you obtain whatever you're trying to attain. Like if you're trying to sell, you know, 10 CDs, a follower may like your music, but a supporter will buy your music. And a lot of times we do with social media, people think that if I have a lot of followers, that means I have a lot of supporters. That ain't true. Because you could put one post on your social media page and you can get 1,000 likes, right? 1,000 likes and 1,000 followers. But how many in that 1,000 followers actually will support you, will assist you in whatever it is you're trying to do? How many will actually see to it that if you're trying to sell something, they will purchase it just because they support you, right? And you may not even know who all your supporters are. You may never see the person's face. You may see 1,000 followers, and you're thinking, well, if I have 1,000 followers, how come if I'm trying to sell a product, or how come if I'm trying to bring forth a message, that 1,000 people aren't supporting me, right? Think about that. If 1,000 people are following you and they like what you do and all that, how come when you go to sell something, like sell an album, right? You go to sell an album, you have 1,000 people that follow you. How come a person can have 1,000 people following them, but when they go to sell something, those same 1,000 people won't buy it? Well, that's because you only have 1,000 followers. You don't actually have 1,000 supporters. You don't really pay attention. You don't really pay attention to like what's the math in that? Where's the math in that whole thing? Because you don't have 1,000 followers. I mean, you don't have 1,000 supporters. You never had 1,000 supporters. You only had 1,000 followers that may go on your page, see your page, like a picture or something like that, but are never checking to see if you have anything going on that they may want to support you on, right? So when you realize that, wait a minute, not all of your followers support you. They could just be there just to see what you're doing. They don't even care if you have anything. They could just be there to see, okay, well, what this person doing? What picture did he post up? You know, what's new on the timeline? What can I look at? Spectator. But if you went on your page and said, hey, I got this new such and such, that costs X amount of dollars. I would like all of my followers to support me. Remember, look what's what I said. I would like all of my followers to support me and buy this product I have. And you thinking to yourself, well, my followers, they love me, they support me. This should sell out fast. You come to find out, you're like, no, it ain't selling out fast. Not selling out fast. Why is it not selling out fast? Well, you gotta ask the question, wait a minute. I got 1,000 followers. The price is good. The quality is up to par. I think it's great quality. I even gave my followers a sample. You even give your followers a sample of what you're selling, just to let them know, hey, like, this is some good quality, whatever it is. And I would like my followers to support me and buy it. Here's a sample of it. And your followers get the sample. They say they like it. And they say they're waiting to hear more. So when you say, okay, well, here's more. On this date, I'm going to drop this particular product that costs this much. It's very inexpensive. I want all of my 1,000 followers to go out and buy it, support it. Then when you find out, though, none of your followers buy it or support it, you're like, wait a minute, hold on. What's going on? Well, that's because you have put two words together that don't go together. Follower and supporter. No. They don't go together. People think they could be synonymous. No. Because not all of your followers support you. And that's when you find out you have way fewer supporters than you do followers. And you gotta be careful of that. So be careful about what you consider a follower or supporter. Alright? Pay attention to that. Alright? Difference between a follower and a supporter. I want support. Like 10 supporters is better than 1,000 followers. Give me 10 supporters versus 1,000 followers any day. Alright? Keep that message in mind. Catch y'all later. Peace.